Hello viewers, welcome back. In this session we'll start another topic, time and distance. Okay, actually it is time, speed and distance. Okay, so let me first explain the basic relationship between the time, speed and distance. Okay, so speed is equals to distance by time. See, when it comes to physics, it is the displacement by time. The velocity is equals to displacement by time, but here it is distance by time. Okay, so now if we have to denote this with some alphabets, okay, the speed can be denoted by some V, and as usual distance by D and time by T. Okay, so V is equals to D by T. This is the basic formula that we use in this topic. Okay, so velocity is equals to distance by time. Okay, you please do remember this. In the coming problems, in the coming sessions, we will discuss various other formulas or shortcuts that you have to remember to solve various types of problems in time and distance. Okay, if we take the basic relationship between velocity, distance and time, okay, speed, distance and time, okay, so whenever we consider the units of them, okay, usually V is given in terms of kilometer per hour. Okay, as and when V is given in kilometer per hour, okay, so the D will be given in kilometers and time will be given in hours. Okay, but when V is given in meter per second, then D is to be given in meters and T is to be given in seconds. Okay, so this we need to remember. Okay, so you have to remember this. Okay, so on left hand side, if V is given in kilometer per hour, and on the right hand side D must be in kilometers and T must be in hours. Okay, but if V is in meter per second, D should be in meters and T should be in seconds. Okay, so this is you have to remember. Okay, so if something is given in some units and either distance or time is given in some other units, you have to do the conversion. Okay, so this conversion is very much important. Okay, so this particular unit conversion is very much important. Okay, as you know, V can be given in either kilometer per hour or meter per second, and in the same way D can be given in kilometers or meters, and even the T can be given in hours or seconds. Okay, not only that, even sometimes they can give you in minutes also. Okay, or some other time frame. Okay, like that. So you must be in a position to convert the units, okay, as per your requirement, as per the problem. Okay, so let us see that. Okay, in order to convert some speed in kilometer per hour into meter per second, okay, we may confuse sometimes whether we need to multiply with 18 by 5 or 5 by 18. Okay, so for that, you know, it is right kilometer per hour, right? So what does it mean, kilometer per hour, right? Kilometer per hour. Okay, in order to convert this into meters, then what to do? 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters, right? And in the same way you convert the denominator also. Okay, so 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes and each minute is 60 seconds. Okay, 60 into 60, 3600, right? So if you cancel them, okay, it will become 5 by 18. Okay, so if something is given, suppose if some x is there, some x kilometer per hour, okay, in order to convert it into meter per second, okay, you have to multiply this with 5 by 18 simply. Okay, we are not doing anything here. Okay, so just you are expanding this, you are just converting kilometers into meters and hours into seconds. Okay, so that will be 1000 by 3600. If you cancel it, that will be 5 by 18. Okay, so x into 5 by 18 will give the value in meter per second. Okay, this is very simple that you can remember. Okay, so you need not always cancel it, you just remember it. Okay, suppose if something is there in kilometer per hour, in order to convert that into meter per second, you have to multiply it with 5 by 18. But if it is in opposite manner, if something is given in meter per second and if you are asked to convert that into kilometer per hour, you have to do reverse of that. It means that you have to multiply it with 18 by 5. Okay, so you please do remember that, it's very simple. Let me first explain you what are the types of problems that are expected from this topic, time and distance. Okay, so let me first explain the basic problem, that is problems on trains. Okay, so here they may ask you to find out the train length. Okay, so the train is crossing a standing man or a pole or a bridge. Okay, so or a platform. Okay, so what is the length of the train, what is the time to cross a bridge, time to cross another train, like that they may ask you. Okay, maybe the time they may ask you to calculate, or the speed of the train, or the length of the train. Okay, anything can be asked you to find out. Okay, so when it comes to the other type, so here it is late, early, usual time. Okay, so someone is late to his office on one day and he went at some particular time and he is late by so and so time, like that. What is the time? Okay, they may ask you the period of time or point of time, something like that. So this is another kind. Next, that is chasing. Okay, so some policeman is there, he is chasing a thief. At what time they will meet, after what distance will they meet? Okay, so like that the questions will be asked. Okay, so and the last type is trains meeting or crossing. Okay, so if two trains are passing in a same direction or opposite direction, at what time will they meet, after what distance will they meet? Okay, like that. Okay, these are all the types of the questions that they may ask you in the exams. Okay, so along with that, even a boat and streams will also comes under this topic only, but I will discuss that as a separate topic. I mean, separately I will discuss that. So that's the reason why I haven't included this in this types. Okay, so let us move on to the basic types of problems. Okay, let us start with the problems on trains. Okay, so and you keep watching all the videos, I will cover all these topics, and even immediately after the time and distance I will finish the boats and streams topic also. Okay,